Go. It is time to brew, and look at who's bringing it to you. We're going to be selling cars like candy bars. Let's brew, everybody. What's going on, car guys and car gals? It's Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
It's Fred Leonard, subprime hero.
And we are putting solutions on the Car Guy Coffee podcast with one of our proud sponsors from Team MXS.
Let's go!
The one,
the only, John Resurreccion. That's right. Let's go, baby.
Let's go. Welcome to the brew. So excited
on, bro? What's going on?
So,
Love,
Solutionaries, for those of you that don't know, and if we haven't been loud enough about it, this incredible solutionary has been making some big things happen in the industry and taking things to a different level, especially in the quality of production that dealers put together for not just their website, but also for their communication with their customers.
100%.
Now, with us, the things that we've teamed up to start doing with you, we are so pumped about it. We have incredible people that we've teamed up with, like Motor City.
Yep.
So we want to make sure that the independents know out there, the dealerships out there, but really those that need to know that it's as expensive as they think to go to the next level in their production. Let's talk a little bit about that. Let's talk about that.
Well, a lot of it has to come with just exposure, right? Usually in the independent field, they're not exposed to what the OEMs or the tier 3 dealers, like the manufacturers, they don't know, right? They've always been told that it's too expensive, right? But I think what's happening, and the great thing that what you boys are doing is bringing awareness to that no, you can have that as well.
Right.
You just have to find the right partner that's willing to help you and go that extra mile for your dealership. So that's where we come into play. We love the partnership that we have with you boys. We get to just dance everywhere we go.
We do. But that's the thing. Like, there's an energy out there that people have, and there's certain ones that you get attracted to. There's always, since day one, before we even knew each other at all, I remember seeing your post and being, man, this guy's special. He's got something going on. Your style, the way you look through a lens, the way the lens looks through at you, it's amazing, man. And you're bringing that out. But that's not all he does. He's phenomenal. He is literally a solutionary, somebody who looks at what issues do you have and what kind of problems can I solve for you with what I have. And sometimes it's not the product, it's just a conversation that can help you. And that's the thing I love about you all. When you guys sit down with people, you really digest what they're talking about, and then you're able to tell them what's going on. And that's special. And you guys do it with some class. So that's why I know that a lot of people team up. Oh man, it's easy to team up with great people like me.
I think the biggest thing about the partnership, here's where it comes down to it. What you two bring to a dealership, you set the foundation. Because regardless of how much they spend in advertising, how much they spend on digital, all these tools that they're trying to dump into their website, it doesn't matter really if the foundation at the dealership is not there, the culture is not there, the mindset isn't there. Now you set that all up, and then you put what we do best: videos, websites, SEO, all that good stuff, and then you layer that in. Everyone wins. That's what it comes down. We're all about just having them win. That's all.
That's right.
Yeah. Speaking about having them win, so what you've done for us, and we actually will have done for you, because we are partners here. We want to make sure that you dealers understand that you don't have to keep your website the way that it is. And if you don't know that there's a problem with it, let us have a free conversation. Right?
100%.
We'll take a look at it, see what it is that we can do to improve it. You can keep the people that you got, but let us take a look and see where it is that you can improve. And you might be surprised how easy it is for you to go to this level. I mean, so we're doing that together, right?
Yeah.
Tell them a little bit more about what it is that they need to do to get us to help them do that for us.
As far as looking at the websites and stuff,
tell
I mean, in all honesty, well, here's the deal, right? So, we can look at any site. Doesn't matter what site. We've been able to integrate with any site that's out there. We have our own platform as well. But what we honestly do is sometimes they can't do the switch because for dealers, it's a lot of work to switch from one side to the other side, right? That onboarding aspect is a lot. But what we do is, even if you don't use our services, at least you know, because usually that's half the battle.
That's true.
We get very comfortable, dealers get very comfortable, clients get very comfortable with what they have. They're good. They don't want to do anything else. What we'll do is we'll go in, we'll take a look at it. We give it to Fred, Lou. I mean, we just put it in there, and then you present it to them. But we'll just look at anything that you guys have. We'll send it to you, and then you do what you want to do with it at that point. If it needs to get to that next level of thinking, of that next level of conversation, we're here for you. I'm always here for you. These guys are always here for you, so we'll always do that. But we'll audit anything and give you our honest opinion on it.
That's it. And sometimes it may be, hey, you need to call your provider and just 100%. Tell them to do this little adjustment.
Yeah.
Well, they missed something here, or there's something that's glitching, and then that can go back and fix the issue that you have, and now you're running good. The thing is that the website, and just talking about website alone, the website is the number one salesperson in your dealership. They're the ones it's the most traffic that you will ever get is on your website. Yeah. So you want to make sure that it's running right, because you want your people, when people come to your website, they have to be able to see that it's working good, that it's professional, that it's clean, it's easy to click to. Oh man, when they go in there and they see videos don't work, they go in there and they see that the address is wrong, the hours of operation are not on there correctly. All those stuff can really confuse a customer, which will make them go to the next website. So what happens then? That website's a little bit better. They actually use Team MXS, right? Yeah. And have a better website. And that website's more functional for that customer. Guess who they're going to end up doing business with? That website. Yeah. So the website is just as important, if not, matter of fact, it's more important than the salesperson because that's where they all start, online.
Yeah. Here's the great thing, because I've been in the dealer world. You could pay, everyone has a different pay plan for salespeople, right? That's right. Now, we spend all this money to make sure that they get their flats, how many cars they sell, that type of thing, right? It'll cost them what? I don't know. I'm just going to throw a fictitious number out there. 8 to 10 grand is a good salesperson, right? 8 to 10 grand. Websites, they usually cost anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000. If I'm doing the math, if my website is the best salesperson, I want to make sure my website is the best, because it's literally an $8,000 swing between hiring someone that I have HR stuff that I need to take care of, make sure that they have insurance. My website, I just put it out there, but making sure that it has everything. So number one salesperson feeds everybody, right? So make sure that your website is functioning properly. Make sure it's clean. Make sure it is consumer centric. Make sure that it's doing what it's supposed to do. The site doesn't have to sell everything. It can educate. It can show of the dealership, the whole bit. Right, it just has to be done properly
and expressed, right?
Yeah.
So here's the thing: the cookie cutter. So many dealers, you'll look at them. You'll go dealership website to dealership website, and it's so much the same. Yeah. You guys help to remove that cookie cutter. How important is it that a dealership actually leans into what is their culture and convey that onto their website?
I'll give you the story of Motor City, right? So we've been doing a lot of things for them as far as grabbing their own assets, creating an asset library for them. Right, so when we looked at their site, I mean, it's a great site, but there's nothing on there that represents them. There's nothing about the dome, the Cajun dome, right? There's nothing about downtown Lafayette. There's nothing in there. How about we just take that stuff and put it onto the site, because that's who they are, right? I agree with you on that. They have that one guy that's the mechanic named Charles, and it's on every website that no one knows who Charles is, but apparently he's on every site. You don't have to settle for that stuff, right? We all have cell phones. We all have cameras. We can put the site should function and should be able to do that. And that's what our sites do.
That's it. Make it just like you, real.
Yeah.
100%. The thing is, it's be real, and yes, there is functional websites out there. Yeah. But do they represent your brand?
Yes.
And will they make your brand stand out above the rest? And no, a lot of them don't. They just cookie cutter. Yeah. Literally, like he just said, it's the same mechanic picture, the same like what's that word? Like their motto or whatever that's called, mantra. Whatever the dealers,
the about us
page. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. So the about us page. So that right there, I don't know how I forgot about us, but the about us page, right? I try to look
for it wasn't memorable. No, that's why.
That's right.
It wasn't memorable
because it's so whack. Okay. I can't remember, right? Yeah. So get those different. Be different. Look for people that are going to talk about those things. Look for people that can show you the way there. And I'm going to tell you, Team MXS, they do that all day, and they do it absolutely for free. All you got to do is call them and ask. Now the product and the work, that's going to take money, but the actual investigation, the information, it's absolutely free. Yeah. And matter of fact, it can actually be in the negative if you don't make the call.
Yeah.
Come on,
saying,
come on.
so
You don't know
make
what
that
it's
call.
costing you.
Yeah, I want to just give the last point because I did a bit on it. It was the McDonald's, theory, right? Here's the one that everyone could take away. This is free advice. Your VDP SRP photos, right? They just gotta look good. If it looks sloppy, if you had a salesperson with their shirt tucked out and he had ketchup stains, right? You're not gonna do business with them. So if someone comes to your site and they see your vehicles and it looks like it's been in dirt and mud and it's still got stickers all over it, no one wants to look at that car. So please, free advice, invest in assets, invest in the photos of your car, shoot it a certain way that needs to be shot. This is free. Anyone could do this, and it'll change the whole dynamic for your VDPs and SRPs. That will help you keep selling cars.
That's free, y'all. Put that in your cup
and sip on that.
Hey.
That's what I'm talking about. Enjoy that, folks. That was a free nugget for you all out there, just to make a slight change. But just to make it happen, the key to that is do it every time. There's no excuse for that not to happen.
Yeah.
Get the right pictures, make sure the car's clean, put it in the right spot, make it look good. Plenty of light, and I promise you, it'll change everything. It's like you said, if you see him, if you went to McDonald's and you look at their menu and the menu looked like burgers on the floor, and you would be like, I'm not buying a burger here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But if they have good, like you go to McDonald's, it looks better than the one you get. Like that post that he did.
Yeah.
Literally look better than the one you get. Right. So be that person.
Yeah. 100%.
That's how you want it. So listen, John, you came out to many events over time, but this is your first time here at the Tampa.
The Tampa one, yeah.
Right? So what do you feel about this event? How does it feel being out here in Tampa after your big, long journey to get here?
It's cool because we get to wear shorts. So that's good. Feel like I'm back home in Cali. So it's good. The honest opinion, because I want to give you the truth. When I first came in, I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on here?
Right.
But as I keep walking here 50 times around, right, because the show is not as big,
right,
I could tell you the intimacy of it is actually really good. I mean, I've been to Vegas, I've done all these things, and the temptation of just saying, you know what, I'll go to the casino is good. Here you can actually have a meaningful conversation.
That's that.
You can sit down, build that relationship. All the people you see on LinkedIn or these podcasts, you get to actually sit with them, do the one-on-ones, get all the questions you're looking to get answered. I mean, we're here for you. I've talked to a couple of people I've set meetings up with later on just to have a sit down because they have issues that they can't handle at the store, but they need a little bit more information. So we're here for you, right? Events like this with this scale, I think is that's the positive of it. I'm looking forward to many more of these when it comes down to it, and let's just rock and roll. But it's great, and here's the crazy thing about it: they're probably post about it. They got speed dating, it's like Match.com over here.
See that?
Yes.
That was Steve Rosser's idea. Driven by Drive Centric. They're doing some amazing things. Another great CRM out there doing big things.
Yeah.
Next, you got that's it.
Yeah.
Speed dating.
Yeah.
Well, folks, man, I appreciate you. I do seriously, dude. You're an amazing guy. You're a good friend.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to keep growing this relationship with you, man. Dude, and he met my wife yesterday, Filipino clan.
Hey.
We have to get him to Kentucky, get him some food,
Hey.
right? But I love this guy, man. We appreciate you for being on the show with us, man. As always.
Always.
Folks, but before we get out of here, you all know what we got to do.
Hey.
We gotta Hey, Solutionaries, what's going on? Technical difficulties has taken us off the air for just a moment, but you know that we can't finish this until we do what it is that we're supposed to do, and that's to forgive, focus, and fly with John Resurreccion. I'm going to say Team MXS in the building.
There we go.
Here we go.
Well, we are back.
Hey,
listen.
We're there.
We're
not done, baby. We're not done. It ain't over. But let's go ahead and I'm going to exit out. Can you hear us?
They should be able to hear us just fine. I'm sure they do.
Plug down the internet.
Hey.
Sometimes You have to forgive focus fly even with your technology. Here we go,
Here we go.
everybody.
On the count of three.
3, loud and proud. I want everybody to hear it now. Okay? Loud and proud. Let's forgive focus fly. Go ahead and sound off with us. Forgive focus fly on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Forgive, focus, fly, and keep growing, keep growing.
Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for having some fun with us. And the fun ain't over yet. There's a whole lot more to go and a whole lot more to grow. Car guys and car gals, I'm Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
And I'm Frelin Arts. I don't know what happened. Having fun, the subprime hero. Let's go.
And you have been Brewing Solutions on the Car Guy Coffee Podcast with the one,
The only John Resurreccion.